Well, what have we here? I am your host, Get Good Fox, and I've got some more kind of strange skills to look over, and afterwards we will jump into the lethal zone. So, let's take a look at what we've got. Let's start from the right side to the left side. All right, so the first person we got is Lawrence Madcap Townsend, and he's got the skill business. How to make a profit doing practically anything. Increases influence games. So what does it do? Gives you knowledge of influence. There's a facility that matters for. Not sure which one it is, and I don't remember the effect, but there, you get knowledge of influence with it. I've noticed that there's a lot of fifth skills, quirk skills, that are similar to this one. And by that, I mean this one, the primary thing it does is give you a 10% bonus to your influence gains. And then as a sub effect, it gives you 35 influence per day. We can actually see that if we go to our resources. If we go to the bottom, we can see that we're earning 60 influence per day because we're getting a 35 and then a 25. And how good is that? Well, over here we've got, oh, there you go. Knowledge of influence is enhancing our broadcast more or something like that. So how good is that? It's not bad. It's not. I don't think it's great. Like this is the way you got to think about it. The way you got to think about it is if you can only have about 9 characters. Yes, you can go over into like past the soft cap by recruiting a bulk of people. But is it really worth having one of your 9 guys as business? Maybe after you get the essentials out of the way. But you know. The way I feel about it is kind of meh. 35 influence per day, you know, what are you going to do? Stack daily influence gains or something? It's just not very much. That's basically like killing 1 feral per day, even less if you're on Nightmare Zone and Lethal Zone where you earn less influence per killing zombies, so it's just not that much. Anyways, Landon Fred Friedman knows hairdressing, styling hair with a mix of cutlery and chemistry. Gives us an increase in influence and chemistry knowledge. So this is what I'm talking about, how it seems like a lot of these skills are variations of each other. Once again, you know, we get this main thing. It's the 10% influence gained plus the bonus of knowledge of chemistry. I think I'd rather have business, to be honest, and that's because knowledge of chemistry on its own really isn't that good. The reason why you want chemistry is specifically so you can upgrade it so that you can have pharmacology, so that you can learn strong painkillers, or to go into munitions so that you can make C4. Like, I don't think you would just want chemistry by itself. Like, you definitely want chemistry upgraded. So this is basically like not having chemistry, even though yes you do literally learn knowledge of chemistry, but because you can't upgrade it, it's basically kind of like not having chemistry, and then you just get the 10% influence. No, I'd much rather have business for these similar kinds of skills. Over here we've got I'm not even gonna try to say her name. Political science. The workings of power within government increases standing and influence. So what do we get? We get knowledge of influence, we get 25 influence per day, and 100% standing reward. So we actually have 2 people that are giving us knowledge of influence. How good is this? Well, knowledge of influence seems kind of like it's like just a bonus. Oh, check out the trait on this character. She's like, from a point of view, she's a state senator. I'm like, that's crazy. You know, there's not, you know, I mean, how many state senators are there too? 25 influence per day, that's just not good. And then 100% standing rewards. That could be good if it was community-wide. If it was 100% standing for the entire community, it would be very double-edged because, one, you'd be pumping up your standing, which would be potentially bad on Nightmare Zone and potentially bad on Lethal Zone, where standing is, you know, like, the more standing you get, the harder the game gets. But if you're playing in a forever community, meaning, you know, playing for like 100 days or more, it might not actually be that bad, even on Lethal Zone, because you're already going to hit the maximum difficulty. And then if this was community-wide, so overall, the answer is no, this isn't good. But if it were community-wide, it would basically mean, like, you know, sometimes you want to change your leaders out. You know, maybe you want to build the different leader buildings. You want like a sniper tower, you want like a trade depot, you want like a level 2 dojo or the fighting gym. And that means shuffling through your leaders, and shuffling through your leaders means you got to go back through their standing again, and it would actually be pretty convenient if you had the ability to double your standing. That would make things just so much more, wouldn't feel so aggravating. And yeah, I mean that could be good. However, as it stands, I would say no, it kind of stinks. Sorfeni, that's one of our characters already. Ava has people skills. The most essential of soft skills. 100% standing rewards, knowledge of influence, and influence gain. So here's yet another one that has the knowledge of influence and the 10% influence. Once again, in the variety of 10% influence gain skills. And this one is also just not good. Once again, if this was 10% influence gain, and then you also got 100% standing shared across every member of your community, then I'd actually say this is what that would. Okay, if those were the stats, I would actually say people skills would be pretty good, and it might actually compete for a spot in the community. Just because, like I said, you'd be able to shuffle through your characters. For some people who never change bases, if you just root into one base and never change bases, then it probably wouldn't be too good. But if you're someone who likes a little bit of variety and therefore you're changing bases, which obviously pairs all your facility downs, and then you'd have to like flip through your leaders again, no, that would be extremely good. But it stands no. Not very good. Tally, no, not the character from Mass Effect. I let her read one of our special books, and so she has Scrum Certification. We're going to get so much done. Increases labor and facility action speed. So this gives us 50% build action speed, 50% facility action speed, and +2 labor. Labor is related to how many people are in your community. Like, let's see. Can we actually see our labor? Yeah, it says potential labor 12 out of 12. And that's because we have 9. We get 9 by default because you get 1 labor per person, unmodified. And then one of our characters has a +1 labor bonus, and then we have someone with Scrum Certification. That's how we get 12. And the action speeds, that is related to your morale. So this is like a way to even further increase building speeds and action speeds based on, it's just another way on top of your morale. It would definitely also stack with the Red Talon officers' quarters. But how good is that? I would say that is not good unless you are specifically doing a, what is it called? A beer brewing setup. If you're doing a beer brewing setup, in other words, you have a reason why you are constantly using an ability. Like, we don't have an example of that, but let's say, to give it an example, let's say you've had 50 salvaged weapon remains to go through, and they take 3 minutes and 33 seconds each. Would be slower if we didn't have high morale. If you had a bunch of those things to go through, then yeah, sure, speeding it up could be useful. But the only reason you would want Scrum would be if you're really, really, really trying to optimize some kind of repetitive action that you just have to slam over and over and over again, like brewing beer, for example. Anyways, let's move on. Robbie Wade Murray has the skill Lichenology. This is another skill that we trained from the special books that I bought. Lichenology, the study of lichens, which I think is like a type of like moss or like a fungus or something, provides additional medicine. It gives you the knowledge of gardening, the knowledge of herbalism, as well as 2 medicine per day. So the Lichenology is basically an upgrade to the standard herbalism. Regular herbalism, it does the same thing. You get gardening, you get herbalism, and then you get 1 medicine per day. So you basically double your meds production. It's basically like having, it's not even quite like having a full outpost, because the typical herbalism character would give you +1. But how good is Lichenology? I don't think it's that good. I know a lot of people swear by Lichenology. The problem, though, is that I don't really want to spend one of my 9 characters for basically 1 outpost and herbalism. An outpost that I can't control. An outpost that, we're in the beta, so, we'd be able to upgrade our outposts. So we can't upgrade the outpost. It's stuck at 2. It's only +1 better than a regular herbalist. And the most important thing is you don't get agriculture. Like, the thing that you need is, the reason why you need agriculture is, if you look right here, boost yields. you need the bonus that you get from agriculture. Like that's really what you're looking for. This allows you to at least activate it because you have knowledge of gardening, but you would need agriculture in order to get the full bonuses out of it, and getting the food is more valuable than getting the medicine. So that's why you don't see me using Lichenology. Like, I'm not saying it's bad, but it's not something I would use simply because I'm not going to use herbalism, and I can just set up an outpost to get the 2 medicine per day, and I value a extra character slot more than I value 1 outpost. So yeah, there you go. Those are the skills. Out of all of these, I don't think any of them are actually worth taking. I don't think there's a single one here that I would say is, oh yeah, you definitely want this. They're all just kind of meh. And they're also getting harder to find, so, I'll keep looking for more skills, and I'll let you know when I find them. Anyways, see you in the Lethal Zone Beta. Alright, welcome back. We are now in the Lethal Zone, and, I can't remember where we last left off, but I feel like what we're currently doing is... I think we need to get into the next base, and I need, actually, we can go right now. It's interesting. I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to go loot these buildings. Actually, maybe we should finish looting these buildings before we go. I'm not in any rush. I am interested in getting into a larger base, especially because I forget that one of the big benefits of this region is that the bases are just so powerful, and the next size bases, they're only 4-man. Like, I always think they're 5-man bases, and that's simply because they're so powerful. I'm going to fight it out with these guys. I could use a little bit of fighting EXP. Hopefully it doesn't get me into too much trouble. Gonna climb up here in order to slow him down so I can get my stamina back. Oh man, that could have been a bite right there. Could have been. Like, I didn't actually swing at the character that I was going for. Anyways, let's go through here. So, this goes back to the idea of... So I actually made that video on, how good is the Plague territory going to be, good or not. This is a good example right here where... yeah, sure, it's a little inconveniencing that I can't establish an outpost, but it really doesn't matter. Like, I can just go in here and loot as per normal. Nothing stops me from doing this. And now that they patched so that you actually clear the buildings when you loot them, it's even easier now. I really don't feel all that inconvenienced. And it goes back to the idea that as you become more accustomed to playing at higher level, especially if you are doing fresh starts, if you're someone who transfers your luxuries over from one playthrough to another, then you might still feel that way. But if you grow accustomed to just kind of embracing the survival element of the game and just play with nothing, then yeah, you get accustomed to it. It's really not that big of a deal. Like, I don't feel like that it's the end of the world. That's it. Yeah, I don't feel like it's the end of the world just because I can't establish an outpost. Yeah, yes, I will confess. Is it inconveniencing? Would I have established an outpost by now? Sure. Did I hear a zombie? Yes, I did. I think I'm going to use the Stomper on them. I don't know if stomping them gives me fighting EXP. At the same time, I probably shouldn't be hitting enemies too much, because like we don't have like a really dedicated supply of either weapons or parts, so I probably shouldn't be doing that. I mean, I could also just use my...
Find anything good in here.
I could also just stab them with my knife, but... Oh man, it just feels really bad when you don't have the close combat skill because you attack so slowly. Here we go. Ooh, look at this. Jumbo box of Choco Bangs. Zombies will kill you before corn syrup can. Okay, must be Choco Bangs. I'm guessing that's a cereal. Because it sounds like it would be a cereal brand. Very nice. Okay, like, yeah, I'm not expecting... I'm just looking for just random stuff to sell, to be honest. And also just... Like, you know, oh, man, we actually got something really good there. That was honestly... something that that I need. Like, not only could we sell that for a decent bit, but I wouldn't even do that because who knows when someone's going to ask for a generator. Got some chemicals. We will need chemicals for destroying plague arts. And even if I don't need chemicals for destroying plague arts, they're actually, they're really nice because they stack really high, and they're actually worth quite a bit. What else can we get here? So overall, like, yeah, I mean, I wasn't expecting much, but I mean, it just didn't matter. Like, we actually found some pretty good stuff. So how are you guys doing in the beta? Like, if you've tried at least the Nightmare Zone beta, tell me what you think about it. Like, do you feel like you're inconvenienced? So, you know, like, I mean, like, significantly. So, do you feel significantly inconvenienced by not being able to build your outpost on Nightmare Zone or higher? Oh, I went for it. Couldn't get it, though. That's fine. There we go. Now, tried to get around him so that I could get him with the grab, but just didn't happen. Okay. We did get a sample, which is really nice. Yeah, I do want to know what you guys think, because kind of the whole point of this series is specifically to get a feel for how... basically put my finger on the pulse of the community to see how people feel. From my perspective, it seems like the vast majority of people either approve of the Plague territory, or they're curious about it, but not necessarily moved in any direction. I do see some people who are apathetic. Like, one thing I see, some people are like, we want more maps, more maps, more maps. I'm really not on board with the more maps idea, and that's because... to me, maps are just another cosmetic. Like, I don't really think that adding another map really changes the game in a particularly interesting way. They could. They actually could, and that would be if they added bases that were a lot more unique. But then the problem with them adding really unique bases would be that, you know, like, what would be the reason to go to some of the other bases, go to some of the other old maps? So I guess in some ways I see why they don't do it. But yeah, I mean, overall, to me, the experience is not too different. In fact, in some ways, it might actually be a little easier because I'm able to estimate where I can get plague samples. Like, sometimes I actually struggle with getting plague samples, but that's not the case now. Throw all of these in there. I think I'm building something right now. Yeah, we got the storage room is under construction. Let's go ahead and throw all of this in. And do we have any quests to do? No, we do not. Why is this building? Is this building not... Did I not loot that building? I guess I didn't. I mean, I don't feel like I need to loot, like, every single little thing in here, but while the game is in its lower state of difficulty, I don't see a reason not to at least clear... You know, oh, this is the way I'll put it. The beginning area has tons of loot. So I see it as kind of like an offering, like a gift. So I don't see why I should not accept this gift. Go ahead and save some parts here with the old stabberoni. Yeah, I'm used to my allies being in the waffle deep. Not gonna lie.
Careful, I see a screamer.
I don't think we'll have to fight that screamer. He's a little bit far away, not like super far away, but or out of the way. I think that's a better way to put it. What do we get? Some parts. Oh, case of fancy candy bars. Pretty nice, actually. Let's see if we can get in here without the screamer noticing. We cannot secure buildings, so I'm not even worried about scanning the buildings. Just gonna go ahead and just do my thing. Give me a book. That'd be nice. More chemicals. And bullets. Not what I would have expected to find. Their bullets are, like, less surprising, but chemicals inside of, like, a desk? Like, what was it, like, Febreze in there? You know, what was it, some cleaning chemicals or something? Oh, there we got a book. Books are really nice. Not only can we use the books, but they're worth, like, 85 influence, so they're going to be useful either way. Not the utility, that utility's book. We can equip this and that, and I'm going to throw some of this in the car to take it back. And yeah, like I said, this is where I do feel slightly inconvenienced that I am unable to do much here, but at the same time, I got my handy allies over here. I've actually forgotten to recruit one of my allies. That would actually make this a little bit easier, and will also mitigate some of this. So who wants to... Nanny. Nanny, you sure sound like someone who wants to become my minion. Oh, wow, they've got 2,000. Okay, yes. Welcome aboard, Miss Minion. I kind of even want to sell the bullets. Just I won't do it, but
Hey, non-zombie types out there. Anyone mind giving me
who are
a
the
hand?
bootleg? Oh, they're I'm about to say like that sounded familiar. Yeah, they're the community that's all about the booze. They're the booze guys. Okay, looks like we are gonna have to get rid of this guy. Kick.
Nope.
Heading this way.
Wait, I got an idea. I'll make. Okay, there we go. So she killed it, and therefore oh god, she's got like an automatic shotgun. Holy crap! At the big guns. Yeah, by her killing the Screamer, we didn't gain any standing. Not that it really, not that wasn't exactly like a super optimized play. Like it wasn't like a mind blowing thing to do, but it was still like it's in the spirit of what we're trying to do. And by that I mean like
Here. All right.
you don't exactly get much from the skipping the kill of a Screamer. Where can we go? I want to go over here actually. These areas actually, they tend to have a lot of loot in them. The little cabin areas. So I've got pretty good expectations for that. So let's just mosey on down over here, shall we? Welcome. Oh, how polite. Here we go. And then I guess I'll just sell everything. I'm not gonna be too. I'm just not gonna be all that. Whoa, God. Aha! I dodged in time. There's a tip for you right there. If you wind up making a mistake and trying to grab a zombie that you can't grab, just mash the dodge button, and you can sometimes get away. Well, not sometimes. You can frequently get away with a dodge just before they actually contact you. This is what I'm talking about. This is where you get some interesting stuff. Okay, we're going to have to think about stuff that I want to sell. I don't even know. Let me go sell some stuff.
I'm listening. How about we see what we got? Sure, sounds good.
You know what? I don't even care. I'm just going to sell all this crap. Like, it's really not that big of a deal. I actually told you in my...
Yes.
I actually told you in that same video that, like, I don't really care that much about being optimal. Just making use of everything. And right now, what we're really doing is making use of time. Like, I'm just going to sell all this stuff, and then we'll establish some allies. Oh, here's another big backpack. That's actually kind of useful. I don't think all of our characters have big backpacks. Let's get another
Any folks
survivor in
hearing
here.
this? I'd really hate to just be talking to myself.
And this I will throw in the back. I want this, so I'm going to keep it. I want those. Those are worth it good. Those are worth like 50 parts. It's pretty good. The neighboring folks, where are they? Oh, they're still loading in.
No more creepers.
Oh, a bookshelf. Maybe we'll get another book. Maybe we'll get something to sell. Show me book salad.
Not really anything special.
Chemicals and seeds. I mean, those will become useful, so I'm not going to turn them down. Not going to complain about it. Plastic cargo container. Show me plastic potato salad. Parts, okay, not too exciting. I think the good loot was in that first one. Although right here we should be able to get a medicine rucksack. Which I think we need medicine. Yeah, we only have 8 medicine. We're depressed right now. We do need a way to turn our morale around, but I'm pretty sure we can just kind of slog by at depressed. Medicine. What else is here? What? Didn't I just... What? I thought I just looted this. Although right here we should be able to get a medicine rucksack.
Huh.
Which I think we need medicine. Yeah, we only have 8 medicine. We're depressed right now. We do need a way to turn our morale around, but I'm pretty sure we can just kind of slog by at depressed. Medicine. What else is here?
NANI?
Okay, whatever you say, game. Whatever you say.
We're good. Don't see any of them.
There
around here.
is... Oh, it's... All 3 of them were in here, apparently. Oh, I see. It's on the little aid station. Alright, so we should get medicine out. I'll be very sad if we don't get medicine.
I think I'm done.
Yay! Fox is not sad. Okay, let's throw this in the car. And like I said, this area paid off. Like, it wasn't too bad. Okie dokes. Let's look at the checkpoint. Like, there's that little, like, military checkpoint. And I bet we'll be able to find something decent there as well. I don't want to hit anybody with the car. I was thinking about it, but not gonna do it. Okay, it looks like we could have a little bit of a fight here, depending on how loud it gets. I don't think that zombie's gonna notice. You know what? Yeah, let's try to do it the quiet way. No, that's not gonna work. We got zombies in here. What? Did he just... What? What happened? Oh, man, like, that tripped me out so bad. I just... Oh, we can claim this place. Oh, let's just turn this into an outpost. What am I doing? Oh, this place isn't a bad outpost.
Don't see any of them around here.
Here we go. Claiming our first outpost. This is, you know...
Is good to go.
This area right here would have been really nice, but at the same time, we can still loot this area pretty effectively. So it's not the worst place for an outpost. And then I can also just throw all this stuff in here. I don't know what happened there. Like, he just, like I thought he was going to, like, teleport behind me and, like, give me the nothing personal treatment, but... No, you didn't have to worry about that. What else do we got in here? Oh, I love the scoped Model 92 rifle. Gonna probably sell that. I bet it's gonna be worthwhile. Yeah, I bet it's gonna be pretty valuable. Flashbang grenades. Where else are there items we sell?
How about we see what we've got?
Only 43. That's kind of disappointing. Yeah, I'm never gonna... Salvages for 60. Whatever. I'm just gonna sell these. I really don't care. A breaching hammer. That weapon looks kind of crummy. Don't want it. I'm gonna sell both the breaching hammers. Do you have anything that I want to buy? Kind of no, actually. You have. Nah. You're just a really good source of influence right now. Where are the other lootables? Oh, I just caught a glimpse. Okay, there they are. I see them both now. 762s. And then up here we've got...
I don't think we're going to
another breach. What is up with the breaching hammers? Just like breaching zone. I'll hold on to one. Because I do think we need another blunt weapon. And I'll throw this in there. I'll throw all of this in there. In fact, while we're here, I might as well just sell any stuff we don't need to her. I don't need this. I don't need those. I don't... I'll hang on to those because, like, I don't have any of my special DLC stuff. Yeah. Let's go ahead and sell all of this stuff. Hello, Nanny. You got some stuff for you to buy. The Choco Bangs. Wow. I guess they're really not a fan favorite cereal. They're only worth like 32 influence. I guess what can I expect for cereal, though? Throw this in the back. Oh, looks like we got a... There we go.
Heavy.
Now we can throw it. All right, let's go ahead and loot the other area. The other area. The other... Oh, crap, I'm having a brain fart. A little cabin area right over here. Sure, we'll find some interesting knickknacks over there. Maybe I should have kept the crossbow, but I'm sure I'll find another one. I'm not that worried about it. I really want a light crossbow or a scoped crossbow. I love how peaceful it is. Oh, we got ourselves a feral here. I might be able to run him over, but I got to be a little careful that I don't take too much damage. Do I really want to fight it out with this feral? Nah, I'm not going to do it. There's not enough time remaining in the episode. I'm going to eat up all my time just duking it out with him, so we'll just let him have it. That's right there, a really big tip I always give people. Like, you know, if the zombies, if they really want the area that bad, if they're, like, that dead set on having the area, let them have it. Like, why fight to the death over something that you can just come back to at a later time when it's clearer? So instead, let's go over here. Because they're not, I'll tell you what they're not going to do is they're not going to deny me my loot. Like, well, let me guess, there's another feral over here. Too early in the game for there to be too many. Oh. Check out the truck. Let me guess. My money is on, my influence is on parts. Show me influence salad. Yep, it's parts.
This place seems safe for now.
Take the duffel bag. Duffel bag can have all kinds of weird knickknacks in it. I'm expecting that bathroom to also have medicine, so... Oh, that's not too bad. A torn page? Okay, looks like we can sell that. That's another reason why it's kind of nice to have a little AI ally with you. All those little things you might skip or leave behind, like the little... Oh, well, look at that! The perfect strangers want to power up And we just so happen to have exactly what they need. So let me go ahead and sell that. Go ahead and loot this last area, and then we will deliver them their, What are we trying to deliver? Uh-oh, brain fart again. Their gasoline generator, yeah. That's all we gotta do. Like, how convenient is that? Amazing. Coffee, and I would not expect those to be there, but, sure. Not necessarily opposed to it. Oh my god, you, like, creeped me out just looking in through the window over there. I thought she was a zombie. Like, who's that? And there's our rucksack. Let's get their other knickknacks in here. Some people ask, why don't I fast search? Yeah, I'm not fast searching on Lethal Zone. No, maybe if I had stealth, I would, but not gonna do it on... Not going to do it without, with the possibility of a search crash. That just invites too much random BS. I mean, sometimes you can fast search and just completely get away with it. Other times you fast search and, yeah, you know, it doesn't go too well for you. So, no, not gonna do that. Is this is outside of the building? I guess it still counts as the Northeast Camp bathroom. I don't think I've ever had this duffel bag here as a lootable. I wonder if that's like a beta change. If it is, it's a really weird beta change, or possibly a glitch. Alright, so now what we need to do is head back to base and get this man his portable gas generator. And here we are, the perfect strangers. Good sir, I have your gas-powered generator. Let's see if it glitches out and gives the friendship to someone else.
Sure. Thank you.
And who gets the friendship?
Later, buddy.
The perfect strangers do. Okay, so they are now allied with me. You have craftsmanship, not interested in you. What are you selling?
Sure.
I was kind of hoping you... Oh, I kind of want these, actually. I'm going to buy both of them. Oh, no, I did not want those. I did not know I was going to buy them both. What other skills do you have? Doc, I'm guessing you're a surgeon. Wow. That is pretty good. I think I'm actually going to take her right now. Doc, welcome aboard. Oh my god, please do not have bad stats. Okay, so her health and stamina are normal, so she doesn't have any... And all of her skills are at least up to a max of 7 stars, so please do not have... Like, don't be argumentative or grumpy or something. Oh my god, I'm really, really hoping. Anyways, I'll see you back at the base. Alright, so we're back at base. Here is the moment of truth. Is this character super grumpy? Plastic surgeon turned her life around and messy. Oh, it's only -5 morale. That is more than acceptable. -5 morale, easily dealt with. Okay, so she is a keeper. Very nice, interesting outfit. I don't think I've seen that outfit before. Is that a new outfit? I don't know. Maybe I just don't recognize it. I don't pay attention to outfits that much. Anyways, thank you for watching. For more beta content, once I farm up some more weird skills to take a look at, I'll make another video. Or if I just run out of stuff to do, I'll just make more videos in the Beeter Lethal Zone. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like the video if it was interesting. Subscribe for future Lethal Zone and other Beeter State of Decay 2 content. Of course, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.